Well, hello. Welcome back to my Minecraft server tour. This is part 5, and wow, it's been a long time since I did my last tour. But back now, and let's get started. So I think the last thing we looked at in part 4 was the temple, my friend John's temple, and that's back there. Just taking our nice little convenient minecart track over to the next thing I want to show you, which is my base, my big base, my major base that I had during sort of the expansion time. One of the things I'd like to mention, first of all, so here you can see that goes to the temple. This goes to some other things, twin towers, 2 towers. I showed those to you. At some point, Notch added this deepness fog. This wasn't here when I originally built this room, and I really hated it. But it means what it does is when you get really deep underground, it just reduces the distance you can see by a set value. It's kind of, you can see like when I jump even, the distance I can see extends. So it kind of ruined this room because, as you might be able to guess, this is a very large cave. But luckily there is a way to see the full extent of it, and that is by standing under a skylight, which we can see here. Yep, there is a skylight somewhere around here. Here we go. Goes all the way to the surface. So you can see the full extent of the lava cave. It's pretty insanely massive. I originally started building this room, I say building, but really digging it out, because this was attached to a cave system, and we found these lava pools, and I decided, well, I'd start uncovering them all until I had a big hollowed out area. And there's also a set of pools way over there, and I uncovered those as well, and then I connected them. And then I figured, well, let's just make a big square around them both, and I did that. And I was like, wow, this is a pretty cool big cave. But it's extended. So, it kind of went from there, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, yeah, this was my base for a very long time. You can see, got all my furnaces here. There's still some stuff left in them. Hang on. Get lost, buddy. That's the main nether portal to this area. When you live in a lava cave, it's nice to have a a water source nearby. So I'll show you the main features of my base here. This is the random stuff chest, and here was where I was keeping food, mushroom-related items. I actually have a mushroom farm up here, which none of this has really been used in a while because we're in a new area. But you see, this height prevents any monsters from spawning, even though it's dark without any lights in there. So to harvest these, you take all the dirt out, grab all the mushrooms that aren't on the brown spots, and then put all the dirt back. And that's just brown wool. That's just to let me know where I want to plant the mushrooms. So, but like I said, this area hasn't been used in a while. The main thing, one of the big, this was sort of the vault, and it is called the vault. And this was a community storage area for pretty much everything. Like I said, it was a community thing, so everyone used it. You could see we have redstone, more redstone, lots of redstone, pretty much everything, gravel, feathers, flint, gold ingots, iron ingots, sand, glass, clay, diamonds, mossy stone. Like I said, pretty much everything I stored here. And this is where I moved all the, diamonds and gold and stuff from that secret area I mentioned in part 3 to here. Glowstone dust, etc. Here is where I'm keeping smooth. Here is where I was keeping smooth stone and cobblestone. Based on the floor, you can tell. Cobblestone to the right. Lots of cobblestone. And smooth stone to the left. So, yeah, and still this stuff is here because when we moved to the next area, we decided it was for when the adventure update happened, and we decided we would take nothing with us, so because we wanted to be like starting a new game. So all this stuff is still here, but it's pretty much up for grabs now. Here are my farms: wheat, obviously, sugar cane, and cacti. The only other thing we have over here is this is where I would do obsidian stuff. Oops. God, I get lost. Oh, still a little bit left in here. Sort of the same setup as we saw in John's Raw earlier. Get your water right here. You just put it down and turns all that to obsidian. I guess I left some lava in here. The Magma Corporation is sort of this, it's this fictional corporation thing that I made for sort of a lot of the stuff I built, I put under it, especially stuff dealing with lava and glass and obsidian. But yeah, it kind of sucks that there's this fog because, who knows how big this room is. You really can't appreciate the size of it with this fog in here. And that's why I was starting to install those skylights, but it really was a big project to do that because they have to go all the way up to the surface. Like so. It's pretty far up to go all the way up to the surface. I believe this, or where was it? So there's a few ways out of here. I'm just wondering if there's anything interesting over here to show. I guess I can show the main base on top of this. Press button for minecart launch. Oh. 1.4 just came out today, so I'm not used to having to right click for everything. Wow, it's really lagging. Going up. Alright. So that, I think I lost my minecart? My minecart dropped. Let's recover that. Get out of here. There it is. Alright. So this is the tower. There's the way back down above the lava cave. And this originally was a separate little room, but I sort of extended it into something a little bit more. Originally I had that tower over there, which goes directly down into the lava cave. But it was just unprotected. I had to keep running from like this little house, which was which I put at the end of this rail system. And I'd have to run from this to over there, which isn't very far, but it was still enough to get killed by the occasional creeper here and there. But yeah, you can see this is a sort of what you'll see as you approach a big here, let me slash oh, dang it. I always do that. Yeah, let's take a look at it real quick. So, you know, this is sort of the installation above the lava cave. You know, nowhere near as exciting as the temple, of course, but let's change it back. Alright, so there's one other thing I wanted to show you real quick. And that's something that is related to the Magma stuff. What's the best way to get there? Definitely do not want to get killed by a creeper. Let's walk over here. Oh, I was trying to start sort of a modern... this is all wool, colored wool. And it goes for quite a ways. And obviously it's meant to emulate sort of a modern road to Magma Corporate HQ. That's what I want to show you. So yeah, after this, there's not really much more to show in this area. And I think my next video will be mostly about the what we've done in the Nether, and my friend Corey's base out here. And then after that, it'll probably be the new area that we're working in, which is my favorite of all the stuff that we've done so far. Hang on, I gotta eat something. As you can see, there's still the problem out here where, you know, everything is so far apart that, you know, like I'm running a mile just to get over to this place. You know, that's just how we did it for a while. That's why when we in the new area that we're in now, one of my most important things I wanted to try to do was get more density into our structures, so everything was close together. All right, well, we get to see a nice, pretty sunrise. This is the Magma corporate headquarters. My original plan was to have this in pretty much everything you see that's cobblestone be replaced with obsidian. And obviously that did not happen because, well, that's a lot of frickin' obsidian, and especially back then. So, you know, there's not really anything here to do, but it's just kind of fun to make because every level has a different floor plan. It's like a circle, square. This is a concentric circles, some sort of pattern. So yeah, this is a lot of fun to make. And the top floor. Yep, it's called Magma for a reason. Lava galore. All right, well, not much more to say about this. I don't think there's anything I can show you in time, so I'm just going to cut it off here and say thanks for watching. Sorry for the long delay from the last video, and stay tuned for part 6. Thanks.